Coast to coast instrumental.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Remix.
What's that on that beat?
It's the Mike, North Pole Sound Design in the building. Shout out to Street Quality DVD doing the interview. Yo, man, much love.
It's your boy Official. I'm in the building, baby. Money Tackle Entertainment. Shout out to Street Quality DVD.
Yo, man, we just chilling back, being easy, working hard in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Mad tracks getting pumped out, man. Mad videos getting pumped out, man. Shit, we got the new mixtape coming for y'all. Takerz, Volume 1. What you know about that?
Man, Takerz is just a movement, you know what I mean? It's a movement that pretty much doesn't allow people to tell you what you can and can't do. Well, in a positive manner, taking it back. It's that simple, you know?
Situations where you go approach someone and you say, what gets the plays going, you know, how do we get some spins, and you know, you ask about spins, and then they harass you, man, and you're like, yo, what the fuck, man, I'm just trying to promote my music and shit. Nobody's playing roll on nobody's doing shit, and they coming at us sideways, man. Our homies, you know, losing jobs and shit, other people being disrespected in the same light, you know, being told that their music isn't up to caliber, and they have a business, and they're trying to maintain their business. You're bad-mouthing people on the air, you're doing all kinds of fuckery, man, and that shit's not gonna slide, man. We don't take that, man.
You're messing with people's livelihood pretty much at the end of the day, and it's not really a beat, you know, like, you know, Streets Quality DVD, not to shit on you or anything like that, but a lot of the industry, a lot of the media, you know, you guys come through and you do your DVDs and whatnot, you misconstrued what we say. You know, when you're not capable of answering questions and you consider yourself a professional, then it raises eyebrows, and that's all it did. You know, we were sort of like, what the fuck's going on here?
Fucking soft as fuck, you know.
Soft.
It ain't shit, man. If you get intimidated by that shit, man, you know, you're just a fucking buster anyway, man. You're just a little punk, man. You know? And we fucking keeping it real, man. You know, man. Like, fuck, man. Like, it ain't, like, oh, man.
It was a matter of freedom of speech, you know what I mean? You can't go on air and, like, you know what I mean, slander somebody, especially when, again, you consider yourself a professional. So that's pretty much what it was. It was Streets going on air and them trying to slander us on live air and thinking we had no leverage in the situation. Yo, they apologized. They said sorry to me and let me know what it really was. They gave an apology to Mike and let him know what it really was. So we don't really care, man. Like, that shit was all on live air. Everybody who was there and everybody who heard it. Everybody who didn't. I can't really get into it, like details, because there's most likely going to be legal matters, you know what I mean, that are sought after this. But at the end of the day, it wasn't a beef track. It was us exercising our rights, you know. Freedom of speech is one of the rights we have as Canadians, and that's why we're very proud to be fucking Canadians.
Straight up.
And that's all we did, man. We just vented. We went to our craft. You know, what we do is what we love, and man, this is what we do for a living. This is what we do every day, day to day. Music is in our fucking blood. So what we did was take it to the booth. We took it to the booth and we said what was on our mind at the time. That's it. And it was soft. It wasn't even, it was soft, man. It was like, fuck you, fuck you. We got a lot, man. Originate.
Shout out to Originate.
Yeah.
That's good, nigga.
We got Finale, Delio.
Delio is good.
T-Mera.
The
best R&B fucking singer in fucking Canada, coming out of Winnipeg. ISIS, Espionage,
ISIS. I don't know if y'all ready, man. Shit's too crazy.
It's heavy, man. Like, what a lot of people need to understand, like, the Mike and I are from the streets for real. Like, this is what we do, for real, for real. Motherfuckers come in here and all time chop it up. Smoke, drag, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all love and positive with us. So if we reach out to motherfuckers, they come back, they come through, they deliver, they perform, and we get it in, man. You know? Shout out to everybody on the mixtape.
Yeah. 15, 16 years old, man, write raps, you know what I'm saying? Trying to show off to females, man, you know, whatever, man.
I've personally been, like, you know, reciting motherfuckers' rhymes. I came up on a whole lot of West Coast shit, Dre, Snoop, all of that. You know, I'm a fucking 80s baby, so I came up on, like, Crisscross and shit like that. Rapping just came about, you know, after I pretty much turned away from the streets. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, try to, you know, fucking grow in life and shit like that. And, you know, when I decided I was gonna do this rapping shit and go hard at it and all of that. A lot of those rappers I'll sit down and hold my own with and maybe murder.
It was like a #1 single out there, man. Germany, man. I can't really translate it, man. I try to go look up some stories on it, man. It's all in Germany. Take it to the translator, you know, I got a little bit out of it. You can Google my name, man. Google Michael Manu, and you'll see it, man. Group to Canamo, Wikipedia, nigga, real shit. Look it up. Got my homeboy Hot Dog from Sudan, you know, doing his thing. International tours, show in Egypt, Kenya, you know, big shows, man. Can't even name them all, man. Serious touring, positive movement, real music going on, you know what I'm saying? I got the beats, man. I make beats, sell some beats international. You know, I work with some names, man. Hussein Fatal, Tupac Outlaws. Shout out Hussein Fatal.
Shout out Outlaws, man.
Yeah. Shit, man. I work with fucking Badass, DPG, Dog Pound, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Badass.
I started Money Tackle Entertainment in 06, mid-year of 06. It was July of 06. And, man, I went out to New Zealand July of fucking 07, you know what I mean? Went back in 08, went back in 09. We did 3 parts in New Zealand. We did Auckland, Dunedin, and Queenstown, you know. We got an invite for April to go back, Mike and I to go back and do Melbourne, Australia, and Auckland as well. You know, just big things. I got a big family over there. Like, I got my Gutter House movement over there. Shout out to the PhDs. Shout out to Toba. You know, shout out to the whole Gutter House, man. Spook Slim in Michigan. You know, Messiah representing Japan. Like, man, it goes on. Like, I just got motherfuckers. I got Alter Egos representing Melbourne. You know, it's just a bunch of dudes that got together and realized, you know, music was what we loved and we were inspired by it, and we weren't gonna let nothing hold us back, man. We got 8 countries, just moving, man, moving.
On YouTube, hit the YouTube, search Money Tackle TV, search North Pole Sound Design, search the mic, search official. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find us on YouTube. Mike Music on Twitter.
Yeah.
Official MTE204 on Twitter. You know, follow us, man.
Mike's got a .ca,
man. TheMikeMusic.ca. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Email me, themike@themikemusic.ca. Hit me up with an email, you know what I'm saying? Shop it up.
Wow.